Okay, Brian Williams here. Hey, we're going to talk a little bit about setting up your autoresponders, and really the cornerstone to our system, why we're so successful, is personal follow-up. Okay, the system that you need to get is the Attain Response system. You can go to newf5.com, or you can go, or of course, if you're working with an affiliate in the business that sells the Attain Response system, definitely get back in touch with them and find out what their link is. Okay, so either one, we have a link over here for someone. If you just want to go and get the system, you can click on it here on our website. But again, I just reiterate, if you're working with somebody that is a reseller of the system, please go back to them and find out what their link is. It doesn't matter. You can, it works just the same, so make sure you get signed up through them. Okay, so let's talk about the Internet Marketing System by Attain Response. Now, what this system will do, and you can go to the site and they'll play some videos for you, kind of give you an overview, but basically what we want to do with it is, I'm going to show you, is use the Marketing F5 component and also the Mail F5 component for personalized follow-up. Okay. Now, all your capture pages, you're able to use the Marketing F5 system in this. Now, the first thing we want to do is we go down through here, and this is what your inbox will look like. You click on Marketing F5, and this is a powerful tool, folks. There's nothing else out there like it. What you're going to do here is set up a contact list for your capture page for your business. Okay, so you click Create a Contact List, and you just kind of follow through, give your contact list a name. Put the email you want the list owners, your email, and when they reply, where you want them to reply to from the email campaign. And then you can go down here and add some fields if they aren't here, or if you can change them. And these are going to be the fields that are, when somebody opts in to your capture page, these are the fields that are going to be completed in your contact list. So, for example, you go to your opt-in page and you create a form, and I'm going to show you that in a minute, and you want to capture their name, phone number, and email. Okay, so you need to make sure here that you have email, and you can have more stuff checked, but make sure you have at least the things you want to capture. So say right here I can capture their email address, but I don't have a phone number there, so I need to go down here and click phone, and you see what it did there. It added it to my list. Okay, so now I can capture their phone, their email address, and I usually do first name. Those are the three things I want: first name, email, and phone's kind of optional. It depends on what I'm promoting. Okay, then you go down here and just walk down through, fill out the list owner details. You have to do this now. This is it's required. So fill this information out, and then hit save. Once you save it, now you're going to have the contact list created. Okay, you see different ones I have through here. So, so you got your contact list created, and if you have contacts already, as long as they're opt-in contacts, they must be opt-ins, you can go to contacts and import your contacts. Okay, now we're real strict on Attain Response is very strict on spamming, so you don't want to upload a bunch of contacts you bought. You can't do that because you're going to have a lot of people clicking on spam when you send them an email, and that hurts our whitelisting. It makes it harder for our system to be delivered to everyone at the highest percentage. So we don't allow that. But if you have a list they've opted in, you can put them in here, or you can add people as you go, as long as they're opt-in people that agree to be on the list. Then, but the whole point of what we're doing is we're going to show you how to find all these new people. So that's going to work just fine because they're going to opt in on your campaigns. Then you go, next thing you go to is email campaign. And we're going to come back to this, but the email campaign basically is you can go in and set up newsletters. You can go and send out messages to your entire contact list. Okay, so you can create a campaign and send out that message. But what we're here to focus on is autoresponders. So we're going to go in here. An autoresponder are just messages that go out on autopilot, one after another, every day or every week or whatever you set it for. So you want to go in here and create autoresponder. It's going to ask you which contact list you want this autoresponder to be for. So we'll just go in. Let me see. What do we want to do? Let's just go in and use my test account. Okay. Whatever business you're promoting, you have multiple accounts. You just click next, and then it's going to ask for a name. Nobody's going to see the name except for you. So we can just put this test autoresponder 1. Okay, go next. And then here again it double checks what email do you want this autoresponder to go out under and be replied to. So if you have different businesses, you might have different emails there for each business. And then if you already have people in your contact list, when you add this autoresponder, it's going to ask you, do you want to send it to all the people that are already in the list? Okay. If you do, just check that. If you don't, just leave it unchecked. And then this first autoresponder, you're probably going to want it to go out as soon as they opt in. Immediately get a message from you thanking them for opting in, offering to to give them more information, whatever you want to do. So you can leave that. And then the next ones we do, of course, you're going to want to delay. And we're going to make some more. So I might want to have the next one go out the very next day. Day 1. Day 0 is immediately. Day 1, it means it goes out. Goes out 24 hours later. So so whatever you want to set that for. Of course, the first one again is going to be as soon as they opt in. So we'll leave that. All this usually is fine. Hit next. Now this is what they're going to see when they receive it. This is the subject. So you might want to just put welcome from Brian J. Williams. So maybe they opted in for a newsletter or something. And then you're going to go down here, and this is where you can type in your newsletter, whatever you want to put in. And if you want, say you want to put an image, I always think it's very good to put a picture of yourself, a nice professional picture at the top of the page. You can click image. You can browse your hard drive. You can see where I find a picture on my hard drive, and then click go, and it will add the picture down here. Okay. Now once you add the picture down here, say I want to use this picture. Okay, there we go. I click that, and then I just click. I click edit image if I want to change the size, and you can change the size also once it's in there. And hit insert image. There's my picture. Now I can click it, and I can make it bigger or smaller, whatever I want to do. Okay, and then you put your name under it, your message, whatever you'd like to do. Now, if you need to put, say you already have a newsletter made, something that you've already got built, and you have the HTML code for it, you can just go to source, and you can clear out all this code here, and just just delete it out, and then paste your code in, and you have to hit, if you're in Firefox, you got to hit Control V to paste something in, Control C to copy something out. But you can put it in, and if you do that, when you go to preview or edit, it will all be there. So you can do that if you'd like. Also in here, say I'm going to send a letter out to my contact group, I can click custom fields. That way it uses each person's individual name, and that way it looks a lot more personalized. I don't have any special, I don't have any that group set, but say we were setting up one for this business. I hit go under whatever business it is, whatever contact list you have. These are all my contact lists. I'd hit first name, and now I can type in a message, and of course it'll have each person's first name when they receive it, and then go do a signature and so on. Now say you have a video, and you say, okay, I want to type some stuff now, I want to show somebody a video. That's what's really cool about this system, or an audio for that matter. I can click add media, and it's going to go into what we call media F5. Okay, now media F5, I need to show you that right here. Let me click on media F5 right over here under app list. Media F5 is where you pull all your videos and so forth in and store them on the server. So you can go into media F5 and just go over here, click upload file.